In the event that the court rejects my application to reconsider, and underline the word reconsider for now, and rescind of very paragraph 3 of the order, that it directs that I'm given the proper opportunity to present evidence in relation to the question of whether direct imprisonment is an appropriate remedy, again underline appropriate, for the crime of contempt of court under the circumstances of my dispute with the Commission of Inquiry. But more importantly, at the very last paragraph of our affidavit says the following. Most importantly, it must be borne in mind that what we are dealing with here are not grounds of appeal or review, but allegations of conduct, which is ultra vires and unconstitutional, and therefore invalid. This matter is unprecedented also in that important respect. And I just want to say then our departure point will be that we are invoking Rule 42, but because of what I've just read out, we are also invoking sections 38 and 172 of this court's of the Constitution. And if I may explain why we've asked for what we call appropriate relief and, of course, the just and equitable remedy, which might follow whether or not the Rule 42 is applicable. Section 36 says the rights in the Bill of Rights may be limited only, or rather Section 38 says anyone listed in this section, and that includes former President Zuma, has the right to approach a competent court alleging that a right in the Bill of Rights has been infringed or threatened, and the court may grant appropriate relief, including a declaration of rights and so on. The court is familiar with this. Section 172, I will not read. It is along the same lines, but except that it compels this court to declare such inconsistent conduct or law to be invalid and then to give appropriate relief. So that's the broad framework. Now, I want to say this. Some of the prominent rights that we have come in to assert that belong to former President Zuma include Section 12 of the Constitution, Section 35, Section 36. We also do invoke Sections 9, 10, 15, and 16 to lesser extents, but the primary ones are the ones that I mentioned. Now, if by any chance one of those rights has indeed been infringed, or the law, quote unquote, that we're here to examine or rescind or reconsider or whatever, is inconsistent with one of those sections, then we are in the world where Rule 42, Section 38, and Section 172 in that order will have to be invoked.